Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing fine. Today I'll be sharing with you all a very easy and delicious recipe of falafel or tamia, which is a part of Mediterranean and Middle Eastern mezze or appetizer and has become quite popular all around the world now. I'll be demonstrating in front of you all that how you can easily make it at home along with all of the tips and tricks. So let's start. To make falafel or tamia, you'd be needing some soaked dried chickpeas or garbanzo beans. These are some soaked chickpeas that I soaked overnight. I just put them in some water and let them soak in the refrigerator. If you want, you can let them soak at some place which is not too hot for a few hours, and then it's fine. You can see that they're like nicely soaked. So we'll be needing some garlic cloves, a couple of chilies. It's optional. If you want to have a little spicy falafel, you can add those. Otherwise, they're not part of authentic recipe. And you'll be needing some onions. Here you can see a lot of cilantro or coriander. You'll be needing that, as well as you'll be needing some flat leaf parsley. I'm sorry I didn't have it on hand, so I'm just using some coriander, so it's fine. You just need to have lots of it. Then for the spices, we'll be needing some black pepper powder. For the seasoning, we'll be needing some salt, and we'll be needing some cumin seeds along with some coriander seeds. And when we're going to fry these, we'll be adding some bicarb of soda or baking powder at the time of frying. I'll show you when I do that, and they'll be deep fried, and we'll be needing some refined vegetable oil to fry those. So we're going to put everything in the chopper, and I'll show you that how we can do that. We're simply going to put all of our ingredients in the chopper together. If you're doing it in large portion, it's better to do it in the batches. I did that too, but to show you guys, I just put everything together in the chopper. So at this point, we're not going to add any moisture, any water, because the ingredients that we are adding, the fresh vegetables, they're going to release their moisture, and we are going to let this mixture rest anyway. So putting or adding any water at this point can make your batter or mixture go a little wet, which is going to break when we are going to add it in the oil to fry. So just be patient. The whole trick is to make correct consistency of your mixture. So the ground mixture should be gritty, not too smooth, a little gritty, so that when you try to make a patty, it holds its shape and doesn't collapse. And that's our prepared mixture. We are just going to let it rest in the refrigerator for a few hours before frying. At this point, you can freeze your mixture as well, and can later thaw it and add the bicarbonate of soda before you start frying. So now it's time to fry after a few hours, and now I'm going to add our bicarbonate of soda. It's better to add this instead of baking powder. And please note that these two are hugely different from each other. So they are both like active agents, but they're different. Now this is a traditional tool which is used to make falafels. But you don't need to worry that if you don't have it. I'm just going to demonstrate in front of you guys that how they traditionally make by using these, by using this particular tool. So this is a tool that my dad bought from Saudi Arabia. I think you can get it online as well, but like we have it for years now. But I'm not really used to of making falafel with this. I prefer making it by hand. So for the ease of you guys as well, I'm going to make with hands anyway, but I wanted to show you that how it's done, so you can see that it's easy, but it takes a little longer. So here I heated the oil, and just to check the temperature that it has reached the, our desired temperature. I just put a bit of batter or mixture to check, then it's done. And yes, I wanted to add that please don't leave your mixture for too long after adding the soda, because as soon as the moisture touches soda, it starts reacting. So if you will let it rest for longer after adding it, your mixture is going to go, it's just going to simply collapse and in the oil, and will be dispersed. So it's better to just add and right away start frying. So here you can see that I am frying them first. When I added the our dumplings or our fritters or falafel, the oil was at high temperature. But as soon as I let all of the dumplings or fritters start frying in the oil, I just turn the heat a little bit lower so that they fry uniformly and get that beautiful brown color, and as well as cook from the inside as well, because we have to be very sure about that they are cooked from inside. Otherwise, if you're going to let them fry over really high temperature or heat, they're going to get browned quickly and will be raw from inside. And as you can see, they have been fried beautifully. They'll be crispy from the outside and spongy from the inside. And now it's time to take them out from the oil. Let them rest for a couple of minutes before serving. They are delicious when hot, and even more delicious when they're at room temperature. And you can enjoy them as you want. That's the final look, guys. This is the Palestinian recipe. There's another recipe which is Egyptian and uses garbanzo beans or chickpeas along with fava beans. Fava beans have a significant green color, which makes the inner of falafel more green because of the fava beans green color. So if I ever make that recipe, of course I'll be sharing with you guys as well. So I broke one falafel to show you guys that how it looks from the inside, and we served our falafel with some hummus, and there are some pickled eggplants that I make. There's some fresh vegetables, some pickles, as well as pitas. Hummus recipes coming on Wednesday, inshallah. And if you guys want, and please comment below, and I'll be sharing the recipe of eggplants as well. So let me know. So that's all for now, guys. If you try this recipe, please leave feedback. As always, all of the ingredients and their measurements, along with all of my social media handles, are mentioned in the description box below. I love hearing from you guys. So guys, please keep liking, keep commenting and sharing, and do subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that bell icon. I shall be back with more really soon. In the meantime, take good care of yourself and of your loved ones, and don't forget the less privileged ones. Bye for now. Allah Hafiz.